Come on, baby. What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be? And yes! Yeah. There we go. 15.7 for Eric and 15.8 for me. There we go. I have stopped the rot to Eric. I had to sail way down from the north, so I was sailing a lower and slower angle to get down to the south. But now that we've all sort of evened out, I've managed to go at the same speed as a much newer, faster boat. And indeed, looking at all of the other Dagleboard boats in this sked, I am the fastest. Oh, hallelujah. So, back in the pack and back in the fight. This is really cool. And as things might be heating up in the competition, things are cooling down because diving down into the south means that we're now pretty frisky. It's cold. And so let me tell you about how I manage that. We've seen videos of the other sailors sort of piling on the layers, but I've got another solution to that, and that is that Gil made a prototype garment for me for this race, and in this little pocket is some magic. So I've got a little battery pack in here, and then I can, with this switch, I can dial in extra heat. So that's low, that's high, super toasty, and then normally I hang out with here, and so I've got warming elements, graphene warming elements in my jacket. So it's super lightweight and svelte, and still super warm. So that is fantastic. I wish I had them for my boots as well, because my feet are often cold. But let me show you how I get ready for bed. So I have a warm hat, obviously. It's a warm and waterproof hat. And then I take my boots off. I'm gonna make sure they stand up so they don't fall over and get water in them. And then I can get into my bed. And this here, this is the cheat code to good sleep. And these are down mountaineering boots. So I put those on my feet. Those are fantastic. One on one side, obviously one on the other. And while they might look completely absurd and ridiculous, they are the secret to good sleep. And then into the sleeping bag. This is a waterproof, fleecy sleeping bag. So once I'm all zipped up and ready to have a snooze, I pull on this rope here, and that raises this little barrier here to keep me nice and safe and inside the bed. And then, well, sleeping time. And when it's time to wake up, and yes, that is absolutely brutal. And down in the south, I give myself an hour to sleep at a time if the conditions are stable. So that's longer than in the Atlantic because there's nobody down here, and if the wind is stable, then why not? Of course, after a nap, it's back into the cockpit and back into the trimming because there are boats to hunt. Here we go.